good evening. Habari Gani. Habari Gani. Tonight is NIA, which means purpose. And I'm a little bit later than normal. I had a previous engagement earlier today, but I am here and I hope you've had a wonderful day. It's almost the new year. So, we're gearing up for the 2026. So, I'm just going to do a little bit of drumming to just allow anyone else that's going to join us tonight to come on in. So I'm going to give us a little drum beat. As you know, that's a part of our Kwanzaa ritual here on Let It Flow Kwanzaa Live. So, just a little drumming and then I'll be back. Just a little bit. Hey, Dr. Shuttlesworth. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Habari Gani. Happy Kwanzaa. The answer to Habari Gani tonight is NIA, which means purpose. So I appreciate you guys, your positive energy. Before we get started, we are going to pour libation because as you do your Kwanzaa at home, you will come up with your own ritual. And a ritual is something that you do the same way every time. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So we start with our drumming. That's our beginning. I have the greeting, then the drumming, right? We have to do it with purpose. We have our trusty libation plant, which I know the plant like, is it my birthday? I'm getting water every day. What's up with that? So we've got our earth with the plant. We've got our fire. I'm going to light the light of Umoja, which is the foundation of Kwanzaa, which means unity. And then we have our water right here in the Kikombe Cha Umoja, our unity cup. And we have heart, my heart, your heart, all of our positive intentions. So earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Go planet. All right, so we're going to start our libation just as we've done all of the nights before. Ashe. Ashe means and so it is. Omi tutu, fresh water. Ile tutu, to freshen the house. Ona tutu, to freshen the road. Egun tutu, to freshen the ancestors. Tutu laroye, to freshen the gatekeeper and the road opener. We salute God, the Almighty Creator, the most gracious, the most merciful, the Divine One, the one who is omnipresent, the Most High. Right now, call out your God at home. Let me hear it. Give it up for your God. We salute the ancestors. We salute all of our collective ancestors. We salute our spirit guides, our angels, and the saints, all of those who help us on our walk of this destiny, of this life period, and help us to accomplish our destiny. Ashe. We salute all godmothers. We salute all godfathers. We salute all clergy members that interpret the word of God with honesty, integrity, and good character. We salute all manifestations of God that occur in nature. We salute the sun. We salute the moon. We salute the river. We salute the oceans, the thunder, the lightning, the mountains, the mountaintop, the volcanoes, the stones, the rocks. We salute all the animals, all the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, all of the things that we share this earth with that are manifestations of God's creation. We salute Pangea. We salute Alkebulan, Mama Africa, the ancient Kemet, where all of us, all human beings, began. We salute all those who we have lost, those who revolted, those who resisted, those who ran away, who were lynched, those who were beaten, those who were eaten, those who were violated, manipulated, mutilated, and oppressed. We salute all of those whom we lost in the Middle Passage, whose bones are at the bottom of the sea. We salute all who endured, who made a way, who made something from nothing, our ancestors, who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and found ways to work, to grow things, to own land, who found their purpose in life in order for us to find ours. We salute all children of the diaspora, not just us here in the United States, but those in the islands, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, those in Brazil, in South America, in Mexico. We salute all of those children of Africa, no matter which stop we made it on the trip of the Middle Passage. We salute all the pioneers, the revolutionaries, the political prisoners, all those who sacrificed their lives, their livelihood, literally, and all of those who were incarcerated and some who are still incarcerated to help us to make a better way. All of those who maintained their humanity. We salute all of those who recently crossed over, everyone that we lost in the year 2025, and specifically those who we have lost in the past 90 days. At this point, I would like you to call your ancestors at home. Call your big mama, your big papa. Let them know that you see them and that you honor them and you call out their names. I'm going to give you a little time to call your ancestors, and then I'm going to call some of our exalted ancestors, those whose names many of us know. But if when I start that, you still have people to call, go ahead and call your people. Call your ancestors. Ibaye, I give homage to. Ibaye. 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 I give honor to Oduduwa, Queen Nzinga, Queen Nanny, Coretta Scott King, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Eli Whitney, Steve Biko, Alex Haley, Nelson Mandela. We salute Rosa Parks. We salute Assata Shakur, Brother Runoko Rashidi, Josephine Baker. We salute Tupac Shakur, James Brown, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley, Luther Vandross. We salute Whitney Houston. We salute John Amos. We salute Nichelle Nichols, Mr. Reginald Lewis, Chadwick Boseman, Fred Hampton, Huey P. Newton, Assata Shakur, Nelson Mandela. There's so many names that we can call. Anyone that you can think of, write it in the comments. Giving honor to all of those whose names we should call, whom we may not remember. All those whose names we don't know, all those names that we will never know. We give honor to those who paved the way for what we have today. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. So now we can light the light of NIA. So we have the light of Umoja already lit. It's getting low, but we still got a little time. So we would pick up our black candle. Umoja, we already lit the light of Umoja. Then we go over to Kuji Chagalia, and we light the light of Kuji Chagalia. Then we go over to our green candle and Ujima. I light the light of Ujima. Then red again, Ujama. I light the light of Ujama, cooperative economics. And tonight, I light the light of NIA, which means purpose. So we only have 2 days left. Okay, so we start Umoja, unity. Kuji Chagalia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujama, cooperative economics. And NIA, which means purpose. Okay? So all of you who celebrate Kwanzaa out there, you create your own ritual. At home, you decide how you begin, how, who likes what candle on what day. That's one of the things I used to like as a child, like when it was my turn to light whatever the principle was. And we used to have to say, Umoja, I light the light of Umoja, which means unity. And it brings back such great memories, Kwanzaa does for me. And I'm so thankful that my parents made it important in our household. And so if you are a parent or you know some young people, you can make it important in your household too. I want to talk just a little bit about ancestor reverence. I forgot to bring my wallet over here, but ancestor reverence is all around us in our society. I went to John F. Kennedy Middle Magnet School. That is revering an ancestor. If you look at our money, our coins, and our dollars, there is a deceased person on there that's being honored. Street names, facility names, all of that is ancestor reverence, okay? So it's okay for you to call your big mama, your big papa. It's okay. Call their names. Call their names. Let them know. Let them hear you. One of the things that makes a ritual so special is that it's done the same way. So next year, Kwanzaa will be 60 years old. And for 60 years, we have been lighting these candles in this order. So just think of all the things that you do that your ancestors did, whether it's making cornbread, the collard greens, the way you make your deviled eggs. That's your own personal ritual. And by upholding those things, you are paying homage to your ancestors. And there is nothing wrong with that. Okay? When you are in church, there are certain saints and people who lived before, and now they have achieved sainthood. They are an ancestor. Jesus is an ancestor, okay? So it's there's monuments to Confederate generals all around this country. That is ancestor reverence. So don't let certain members of society tell you what ancestors are important and demonize your own. Anyway, let me get up off my little soapbox. Tonight, we are here to talk about NIA, which means purpose. And so NIA, I feel like it goes in hand with Kuji Chagalia, because Kuji Chagalia means self-determination and NIA means purpose. So in order to reach your purpose or manifest your purpose, you have to have self-determination. Each of these principles build on the previous one. And we know the first one is what? Unity. We have to come together. So as we grow up, and some of us know our purpose as children, we learn where we fit. You know, life and our families are like puzzle pieces. And if you are a puzzler, you know that you can't just put any piece anywhere. Every piece has its place. And when we are working together, when we're doing Ujima, collective work and responsibility, you have to know your purpose. And you have to sit in with your purpose, and that you may not be used all the time. You have a hammer under your sink or in your junk drawer or wherever you keep your hammer, your tool shed. A hammer has a purpose, but you might not pull that hammer out every day, right? And that's okay. That's okay. So I think now, I guess with social media, maybe not just now, but often society makes us feel performative, like we have to show our worth and show, you know, and imagine being a hammer and running around like, I can bang some, are you a nail? Do you have a nail? Like, no, you don't have to do that. Just sit and understand who you are, know your purpose. And then when the time comes for you to shine, baby, shine. So I feel like NIA helps to keep us centered and helps us to understand other people's purpose too. Like, some of us are overachievers. I am a recovering overachiever. And sometimes I'm so busy trying to do everything that I'm not letting other people have a chance. And you know, sometimes it can make you come off a certain way, in a way that you don't even realize, a way that you don't want to be received as. So you have to know your place, and you know, when it's time for you to shine, the sun will shine when it's time. The sun ain't out right now because it ain't his time. It's the moon's time. You understand? So everything in this universe has a purpose, including you and I. And when you are working with young people and even older people, elders need purpose too, because as you become a fine wine, your purpose in life changes. Even mothers, parents, as your children grow and go out and leave the nest, they don't need you in the same way that they did before. And so your purpose changes throughout your life. Your purpose will change. And you go with the flow, okay? So I'm just really happy to have all of you here, and thank you guys for joining me. Like, we've been here 5 nights in a row celebrating Kwanzaa, and it's because of you that past Umoja I kept doing each night, because you guys said that you would join me. And I've posted the previous nights, and so I thank you. You know, there's a purpose for everyone in our society. There's a purpose for the artists. There's a purpose for the teachers. There's a purpose for the doctors, for the lawyers. But sometimes we put more, we sprinkle more accolades on certain professions or talents than others. But everybody has their purpose, just like the hammer, the screwdriver in there. Like, what about me? What about me? The wrench. What about me? Everybody has their purpose. The shovel has its purpose. The couch has its purpose. So find your purpose in life, and don't be afraid to be different, because all of us are different. God created us in his image, and guess what? Everybody is different. We all have different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. And part of community is being able to say, hey, I need your help. Can you help me with this? I'm good at this, but you're good at that. And finding the ways for us to work together and have unity. So, is there anything else that I should mention tonight? You know, I don't keep us on here long. We're just here to hold virtual space for the holiday that was created for us people of color, us melanated people, us children of Africa, all of us who have ancestors, African ancestors in our bloodline. This is our holiday, and we don't have to wait for the next Black Panther to put on our African garb and to wear our natural hair and to celebrate us. It's okay. Us loving on each other does not mean we are hating on anybody else. Us speaking our own truth does not diminish anyone else. It's just the truth, right? So let me go scroll through the comments, see if I miss anything. Is there anything else that I should mention before we call it a night? Thank you guys for all your comments. Thank you, Dr. Shuttlesworth. Thank you, Kyung Janaki. Nazim, I see you. Dr. King Inspires. Thank you for joining. Miss Lopez. I see you, girl. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. I will post this video here on my on this page and also on my Let It Flow LLC, which is my business page. You can also visit my website, which is on sale for 2 more nights. After 31st, it's done. I got hats and t-shirts, waist beads, and all kinds of things. And I will also post this video on YouTube. I also have them there. My page is not private right now, but once we're done with Kwanzaa, I'm going back. I'm closing my door back. Oh, thank you, Dr. King Inspires. I hope that your 13-year-old reminds you guys to celebrate Kwanzaa. If you want to get your own kinara, there's a page on Instagram called Official 7 Symbols of Kwanzaa. Their website is 7symbolsofkwanzaa.com. They carry kinaras, they carry candles. I believe they got the mkekas, they got the kikombe chopped mojas. I actually bought this in a store, Bali Imports in Lake Worth. If you guys live in Lake Worth, they have all kind of cool stuff. But you can create your own setup. I have some books back here, the Dictionary of American Negro Biography, as well as African Americans in Florida and the history of African American people. You can choose whatever books you like. You do need to have a harvest. I have a potato, 2 oranges, a lime, and an apple here. And if there are children in your family or any children that you lost, you need 1 ear of corn for each child. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be back at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. I had a previous engagement, but thank you so much for joining me. Please share these videos and let's have more and more people celebrating Kwanzaa every year. Next year, Kwanzaa is 60 years old, so let's give her a great birthday. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Good night.